Hello, welcome back. So in this one we're going to be going over some automated tools and different resources you can use for privilege escalation. So starting off, I'm going to be covering the automated tools that you can get for Privesk. The three that I'm going to be suggesting you to all look at are Linpeas, LinEnum and Linux Exploit Suggester. All of those should be part of your main toolkit for Privesk and other exploits as well. More so Linux Exploit Suggester. It's not only good for Privesk if you've got a vulnerable kernel version or if you have some sort of kernel exploit. Just right there, you potentially have got root access. Obviously, it's kernel level, so there's a lot of fun that can be had there. And two other very useful resources that I found are payloads, all things, and GTFO bins. Another good mention is Hacktricks. You'll see that a lot if you're starting out and you're learning. You'll be on Hacktricks a lot. There's loads of really good resource on there, like some absolute ninja stuff. I'll be linking all them in the description so you can look at them yourself um, and just sort of have a dive around, see what you can find. Yeah, obviously there'll be some more guided stuff later on in the course, so I'll specifically tell you what stuff to look at, things like that. But for yourselves now, just get familiar with it, have a good look, and you might find something that piques your interest on there. But they're all brilliant resources. So here I am on Hack the Box Bashed. It's dead simple box, but it's a really good example. So I've just gone in here and just transferred all the files over. There's obviously a few ways you can get these scripts on the machine. You can either build them yourself, as in try and download them, or if you want to manually copy them, all I've done is just create a little Python server and just transfer them over. So the first one I'm going to go over is Linpeas. That's my favourite one. I don't really. They've all got the uses, so you shouldn't just prefer one over the prefer one over the other. They'll all pick up different things, and they all have their own good use case. So Linpeas and LinEnum are more so for privilege escalation purposes, whereas the exploit suggester is just a general thing, and potentially there might be privesk on there, which is why it's useful. So here we go, run Linpeas. So the thing with these tools is, the reason I mentioned straight away, just for you to get familiar with if you're starting out, don't rely on them. Build them from your toolkit. So everything I'm teaching in here, these tools will do. These tools are just here to make things faster and to automate the process. So as you can see, lists some executing. It actually runs Linux Exploit Suggester in this script, but for whatever reason, if you were to run it yourself, like an updated version, do it for you. So if we analyse some of the output here, obviously gives you basic stuff. It'll tell you in here if certain files are readable or writable, like for example shadow, that'll pop up. And what's really nice about it as well, it'll give you a nice little colour. Red yellow, as it says there, is 90% PE vector. If you ever see anything like that, it's definitely worth checking out. So if you ever have like, you'll find later in the course, such as capabilities or SUIDs, they'll be highlighted in red yellow here, and you'll definitely want to have a look at that. It'll definitely pique your interest. As you can see, some things it highlights. So, for example, working directory. A lot of it probably doesn't mean a lot, but it's just to catch your eye and just to get you prodding around looking at it. As you can see, it displays some really useful information about the machine, what it's running on, what processes are on it, is it SOID, etc. Cron jobs, everything really. On to the next script. What did I name it? Personally, I don't actually really use LinEnum. I know I said obviously you want to use both of them, but I just don't use it. I much prefer just using Linpeas and just sort of manually going through. However, where we go? Let's go back to the top. Bloody hell! Here we go. It does the same thing, but as I said, they'll both pick up different things. So on one of them, it might not pick something up, but on the other, it might well do. That's why you'll definitely want to use both of them. Same thing again. Um, just prints you out a lot of information. So you can just, if you want to analyze it, these are good if you, let's say if you're doing a scan and you've got something else to be doing, just punch these on, let them finish, and then go through it while you're doing your own manual analysis and see what's going on. Because you like for instance, there I was on a box and I inputted a command wrong, so it didn't tell me there was a capability vulnerability in there. Well, not vulnerability, but a way to escalate privileges. And the script spotted it immediately, highlighted it as red and yellow in Linpeas. So obviously I spotted that and I was like, oh, then I found my mistake in my code as well. Because obviously I ran the wrong command, so it didn't give me any output, but I knew it did, so I was bit confused, but that'll be spot out. What was it? Forgot the name of the other one. Oh, there we go. Run a shell. Exploits. As you saw earlier, Linpeas already ran it, but as an individual script, it just does pretty much what it did on there. It's just going to print out a load of anything on the machine that's exploitable, really, like kernel level exploits. So as you can see, there's a few common ones like Choco. If you see dirty car, things like that, you'll definitely have a quick look at that. So there's obviously common kernel vulnerabilities, and again, these tools are just a good starting point. These are not the be all and end all. Just a good place to get yourself familiar with this sort of stuff. But I'm mentioning these now just so while you're going through the course, if you're just starting out, you can play with these and get them on your machines and just sort of see what's going on. So if you have no idea what any of this means, that's completely fine. Later on in the course, and you've finished it, you will, and you'll understand why they're so powerful. Likewise, if you've got a bit of an understanding, these are going to help you and just sort of, automate the process a little bit, potentially make it a bit easier for you.